Yo, what's going on, guys? Iron Commando back with another Tarkov video, and today I'm going to be, basically going over a beginner guide on how to start playing. So, trading is very key. Proper is going to be your most important person. You're gonna love Proper. Proper's awesome. I love you. Anyways, he sells, like weapon parts, ammo, as you can see, scope sometimes. It all changes. So, yeah, the more you buy and sell to him, the cheaper, etc. it will become. As you can see, I'm only level 1 here, this count, and once you spent 1 million, next loyalty level. So, yeah. Also, another really key and important thing about him is, say I'm about to go take my PMC out, and you're scared that you're gonna lose it. Well, I don't want to click next, but you can actually insure your weapons. Yeah, you can insure your weapons when you're going in. So, he's probably he is the cheapest, yeah. He is the cheapest you can insure from the start. You can only insure from him and Therapist. Like, say if I was to take a full loadout, it would cost me probably 28,000 to insure everything, but if it was from Therapist, it would cost about 36,000. So yeah, I would stick with Proper. So that's another good reason why you should build a good relationship with him. So Proper sells, your ammo, your gun equipment, etc. Therapist sells, your meds, water, which is key if you're taking a PMC out through Shoreline and you're just going for like dog tags and keys. You're going to need plenty of water. Obviously, she sells it. And you start off with water. Skier, he sells like barrels, mags, a small amount of ammo, a few guns. And then Ragman sells your bags. He's more like Bagman. He's the bag dude. These two guys, and Fence sometimes, in some cases, they are like, I guess, more experienced players. Like, way to buy, because you can only buy with money you find while looting. Dollars when you find dollars. When you start the game, well, you're gonna be like, well, didn't I get dollars when I beta test or bought the beta? No, you don't. You actually get rubles, which you'll be like, yo, Commando, we know that. Well, I'm explaining because people don't. Anyways, yeah, so trading is very important. Build good relationships with them. Character, you don't want to just throw on all of your items at first. Go on your main character and just start going ham, because you're going to die, and you're going to die quick. Probably die faster than you think, and you're going to see another video and they're like, oh, always go to factory. No, don't go to factory with your PMC in the beginning, because you're going to die. It's so close. I recommend taking your PMC, since you don't have a 10-minute wait time. Take your PMC and take him to Shoreline. Learn Shoreline completely. Shoreline is an amazing place to loot, and a huge map. And there's only another 4 to 6 players on there, so the chances of you being killed by another player are a lot slimmer than compared to factory. It's 8 to 13. It's such a huge map, you're not really going to see anyone. So learn Shoreline, pull up a map of it on your phone so you know where you're at, and basically just run around with a melee weapon and pick up weapon from scav AIs. Fight your way around, get some loot, whatever. That would be my advice. Learn the map. Now, for the quickest way to loot when the beginning is taking your scav and hoping you spawn with an AK, pretty much. Hoping you spawn with an AK. Like me, when I hopped in my first game, I didn't know how to do anything. It's a lot like PUBG. If you want to loot someone, you press F. If you see that they have a backpack, click on the area next to it. I will show you my gameplay in a few minutes. So just click on the backpack, and it takes a while. You'll see when I show you. So yeah, character, when you're taking your PMC out and you're like, man, I want to get some keys and dog tags, and you figured all that stuff out, you're going to need plenty of water. You're probably going to want to bring, yeah, maybe 2 bottles. I don't know. If you're going to be out for a long time. Because when you get dehydrated, it's like being poisoned in any other video game. You will die over time. But in this case, you will die very quickly. So make sure you bring water. And it's not expensive, so don't worry about losing it. So take water, take painkillers, and take a splint. The splint is if, say, you get shot in the leg or you don't realize how much fall damage, or how easy it is to take fall damage in this game. You're going to fall off a tiny little rock and you're going to break both your legs. So bring a splint or 2 and painkillers. Painkillers will allow you to not stumble around like a zombie with a broken leg. So yeah, those are key. You will not be able to really move at all unless you have painkillers. And trust me, it sucks ass not having painkillers. You basically just leave the game. Literally just leave the game if you don't bring painkillers and you get shot in the leg. So yeah, that is my advice from the beginning. But if you're tired of running around and not knowing where you're going, we're going to go straight in as a scav and go directly in to whatever it's called, factory. Yeah, we're gonna go into factory. Factory is gonna be cancer, literally the most cancer thing you will ever go through. All right, let's do it. Also, man, you cannot play this like Call of Duty. Do not play this like me, because I play it like Call of Duty. People will hear you from halfway across the map and know exactly where you are, because different areas make different sounds. Like if there's tile on the ground, people will know exactly where that's at. If you're standing on metal, they're going to know you're on the rafters. So I spawn with a pistol. That's not good. Alright, so I'm going to risk it. Hopefully find a scav and take his AK. I don't hear anyone. This is kind of creepy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. God, this takes forever. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, boom. Myself a crappy shotgun. There's a guy up here on the 3rd floor. Close. I like to crab walk. Alright. This is an extraction. Alright, I guess I can't use those. By the way, Caps likes to walk, like, really quietly. Alright, there's an AK right here. Let's hope I can get some. Alright, well, that was stupid. I got headshotted instantly. But you guys get the gist of it. Yeah, you guys get the gist of it. You gotta be quiet, you gotta be stealthy, unlike me, and you gotta be lucky. Alright, so basically, if you do not spawn with a decent gun like this, you gotta kill a scav. There's no way you're gonna kill a PMC, which is another player, if you have just a pistol, unless they're a noob and they have no armor. But you saw in that case, that guy had full armor, and you know, shotguns, they do penetration pretty well, but I've noticed that it really isn't good enough. Like this, if I had this on full auto, I could have lit that guy up and killed him. So yeah. Another thing is you're gonna be like, look, my inventory's full. What do I do about that? Using your backpacks to, you know, put your guns away is great. See, I've got 2 AKs and my M4 in here. It's awesome. I can put my mags in here. I can put so much stuff in here. So basically, don't worry about it. Alright, so that's 4 or 5. 4 or 5. See that? Not only is it your backpack right here, but you're also putting all your guns in one slot. Great way to conceal space. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in, and that is my beginner's guide to playing Escape from Tarkov.